Good evening. The El Paso Community College nursing program would like to welcome you to our nursing pinning ceremony. We hope you enjoy this evening's celebration. And now, without further ado, please stand to welcome the Associate Degree Nursing class of May 2023.
I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. It ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. The struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most. Yeah, just gotta keep going, and I gotta be strong. Just keep pushing on, 'cause there's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle, and sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes you're gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb.
You may be seated. I would now like to introduce our evening's Master of Ceremonies. May I please have Brianna Chavez and Victoria Alcantar to the podium at this time.
Thank you, Mrs. Hernandez.
Welcome, everybody. We're so excited to be here tonight. You have no idea. My friend sends me a reminder every day. Don't worry, she doesn't let me forget that we'd be here today. So, also I might be crying, so that's just in advance, all right? And believe it or not,
So yes, I know I look different from this morning because when I came in, I was in gray sweats, no makeup, hair clipped up, and I thought, dang, when everybody sees me, I'm catfishing everybody right now.
But class, I did not recognize any of you guys. And I know it's because I told you that I don't have my glasses, but it's also because there's no pallor, you guys have good skin turgor, and you guys look like you've had a meal today, so we're winning, right? Right. Well, we did it, class. I remember just 2 years ago, I was anxiously awaiting my acceptance letter in the mail to the best nursing program in the city, and here we are. And it's an honor to be here now standing with my friend, with you all. These past 2 years, you all as a class and individually have won 100% of your worst days in nursing school and 100% of your worst days in your life. And I got the opportunity to see some of you struggle just exactly how you saw me struggle. Through those humbling days and silent nights, and those high levels of stress, you all have persevered nonetheless. And you sit here in glory because of the work that you all have done yourselves and with the help of those here tonight to celebrate you.
As new nurses, you have acquired a unique set of skills that will enable you to provide comfort and healing to others. Remember that empathy, compassion, and diligence are the pillars of nursing. I hope that you continue to grow and learn throughout your nursing career.
Please take a moment to look around and find your loved ones and soak in the moment, being that we did break our backs earlier and forced everyone to stay to decorate, so make sure we appreciate it. And also, we want to make sure
We want to recognize that the reason why tonight is special is because we get to celebrate with you all, our loved ones.
give it up for the family. Yeah, absolutely. The student body especially recognizes those who began this journey with us, however, did not have the ability to be physically present with us today.
To the students who lost a parent, grandparent, children, cousins, aunts, and uncles, we see you and we hold you with love.
To the right of the stage, you'll see a seat separate from you all. The seat is set in respect and memory of our loved ones, as a special reminder that we are grateful for them and that they are here with us in our hearts on this momentous occasion.
At this time, we ask you all to stand and join us for a moment of silence and reflection of the lives that were taken from us in the middle of completing the nursing program. Thank you. Before we introduce the Dean of Nursing to the crowd, we would like to tell you a little bit about her.
I would like to now welcome Gail Mager, the Dean of Nursing, to the podium to give a few inspirational words. Dean Mager decided to go into nursing at the age of 12. During that time, one of her favorite uncles passed away of a heart attack, and she decided that she wanted to help people to be prepared for those kind of events. To pursue this goal, she started volunteering for Providence Memorial Hospital as a candy stripper, a term designated to hospital volunteers back in the day due to the red and white striped attire.
She started her career as a nurse in 1973 when she graduated with EPCC's first vocational nursing class at 17 years old, obtaining her first nursing job with Providence Memorial Hospital, obtaining her foundation in nursing on the medical surgical floors by working as a float nurse. Later, she went to New Mexico State University to work on her associate's degree in nursing.
After completion of her associate's degree, she transferred to Mary Hardin Baylor University, where she juggled school and work by also working as a critical nurse at Scott and White Medical Center in Temple, Texas. When she returned home to El Paso, she wound up going back to New Mexico State to complete her Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. While still finishing up her BSN, she started working on her Master's of Science in Nursing at the University of Texas at El Paso, completing it in 1997. With her master's degree in place, she moved into nursing education and started teaching in the associate degree nursing program at Odessa College, where she stayed there for 13 years, working her way up from being a brand new nursing instructor to assistant director of nursing, director of vocational nursing, and finally, director of nursing.
In 2009, she became the Dean of Nursing at El Paso Community College, coming to a full circle since beginning of her nursing career. Dean Meager states, 50 years later, I am still a nurse and going strong. Welcome, Dean Meager.
Thank you, ladies. You know, I'm still going to school. So in all these years of going to school, if there's one thing I've learned, it is the fact that it is not possible for all these graduates to be successful without the support and understanding of their family members, whether it be parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, children even. They all have a part that they play in helping the students to prepare. You know, families have to come to an understanding of the kind of demands that are on these young men and women as they strive to better themselves and to add initials behind their name. But it's not an easy road. It's very, very challenging. It's a lot of studying and hard work and commitment and getting up when you just don't feel like you can even make it up. You know, so I really want to commend each and every one of you for being here. You stuck it out through the sweat and the tears, through the hugs and the fears, and you're here. And that's the important thing. But this is just the beginning of your career as a nurse. You really need to go on. If there's one thing that I've learned as I've added degrees, is the fact that every degree you added adds so many more doors, so many more opportunities, so much more excitement to learn new things, to do new things, and to be new things to the people that you care for. Nursing is truly an act of the heart. You have to have a true love and caring for the people that you're taking care of. Because in many instances, you put yourself in their place. You're the one that stands up for the patients when they can't do it themselves anymore. You're the one that explains to the families and answers all the questions. Heavens knows, most of the doctors don't do it. If they're in a patient's room for 10 minutes, it's a long time. It's very rare do you ever see a physician sit down at a patient's bedside and sit and talk to them and really get to know them. But nurses do that routinely. So we come to know the patients better in some cases than the physicians do, because we know what's going on from 1 minute to the next minute, 1 hour to the next hour, even 1 day to the next day. And they depend on each and every one of us to be able to fill in the gaps for the physicians, to tell them what's happening, what has happened, what needs to happen, what the symptoms are, what the needs are, what the fears are. It's all falling onto the healthcare team, because it's not just nurses, it's the respiratory therapists and physical therapists and occupational therapists and the dietitians. There's a whole team of people that are working together for the betterment of the patients to improve their health, to make them feel better. And the better that we can work together as a team in collaboration with each other, truly the better care we can give that patient. So I was just wanting to recognize some of the people in the audience. If you're a parent of one of these graduates, would you please stand up? Just give them a round of applause. If you're a grandparent, stand up, please. If you're the child of one of these graduates, please stand up. And if you're the babysitter, the housekeeper, the test studying partner, or any of those things you do to help these graduates, please stand up. So it truly takes a community to raise a nurse. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so glad to see you here tonight.
The dean knows how to get the crowd going, right? Yeah.
So at 6:30 in the morning, I didn't have time to make coffee, but I did have time to submit 3 care plans, 2 pages of labs, 5 to 7 meds, a diagnostic sheet, a patho sheet, and a client teaching outline. During the chaos, Mrs. G tried to convince our group about the possibility of us one day obtaining our master's degree. With a deprived look on my face, I said to her, "Girl, at least you already have your degree. We're over here sweating, working for art. We're over here working blood, sweat, and tears for the RN behind our name." Mrs. G has always been so optimistic about our capabilities, so much so that she already had employers, baccalaureate programs, and meeting us the first day of orientation. And I thought to myself, dang, I need to pass med-surg too before I sign up for that bonus. Mrs. G, just so you know, many of us have been offered jobs before graduation. We're starting a BSN program as well.
Our faculty speaker for tonight's ceremony is Assistant Professor Angela Guerrero. Ms. Guerrero is an El Paso Community College alumni. She graduated from this nursing program with her associate degree in applied science in 2016. And after graduating, she practiced nursing at local hospital in areas like medical oncology and intensive care. While working full-time as a nurse, she went on to earn her Bachelor's of Science in Nursing degree in 2018 from the University of Texas at El Paso. She found her passion in education while serving as a preceptor for nursing students and engaging in education projects in her nursing unit. She then decided to go back to school to foster her newfound passion and obtained her master's in nursing education in 2020 from the University of Texas at El Paso.
In addition to her teaching responsibilities, she continues to work PRN in the intensive care and is now enrolled in a doctorate education program. She believes all her students are capable of achieving their highest potential by eliminating systemic educational barriers of diversity, equity, and inclusion. And this is evident in her work and education endeavors. Please welcome Mrs. Guerrero.
Good afternoon, graduates, family, friends, faculty, and guests. Thank you for allowing me to be your faculty speaker for tonight's ceremony. While my introduction highlighted my significant accomplishments, it failed to recognize the obstacles encountered along the way. I was born and raised in the San Fernando Valley in Los Angeles, California, to a single mother who migrated from Zamora, Michoacan, Mexico. My mother, unfamiliar with the US college system and who only spoke Spanish, could not provide much assistance in helping me navigate college. As intimidating as it was, I, a first-generation college student, had to venture into the unknown if I wanted a chance at a different life than what was familiar to my mother. I wish I could tell you that my story is unique, but the dream to graduate from college is one many share but achieved by few. Here today, we have graduates who have overcome similar circumstances. EPCC is the #1 institution that awards the most degrees to Hispanic students, with 40% of its graduates being first generation. You may be thinking, well, of course we do. We live along the US-Mexico border. But according to the Post-Secondary College Institute, Hispanic college students are more likely to be first-generation college students than any other ethnic group. This means that although we live along the border, Hispanics nationwide are seeking opportunities that were once just dreamed to our families. EPCC serves not only Hispanic students, but all students seeking an opportunity for a high-quality education. Some have migrated from different countries, with English being a second or third language. Others, like our military families, have moved from one duty station to the next, despite the uncertainty of future orders. Then we have our students who are also parents or caretakers that after being at school or clinical all day, come home to help their loved ones with homework, meal prepping, housekeeping, and repeat it all over again without a break. We also had students who had a silent journey, those who battled self-doubt, depression, and anxiety while putting on a front for the rest of the world because there is no time to feel sorry for ourselves. Those who have experienced the loss of a family member or friend, those who are going through the loss of a spouse or companion by separation or divorce, those experiencing health issues or caring for someone who cannot care for themselves, and those who are determining if their paycheck is enough to make ends meet. Despite their challenges, today we have 59 graduates who overcame barriers not because of luck, but taking a chance. Each graduate today did not allow their obstacles to determine their success. Most admirable is that these graduates took a risk and ventured into the unknown. Now, graduates, I know you will miss our in-class activities. So before you go, let's do one more. But this time, we will also need the audience's participation. Here are your instructions. Graduates, I will read a sentence, and if this sentence pertains to you, please stand. Audience, once the graduate stands, please clap your hands for those standing. At the end of each applause, the standing graduates will take a seat, and we will repeat this until the end. Let's do a practice run. If you are a 2023 nursing graduate, please stand. Graduates, you may take a seat. Now that we understand the instructions, let's continue with our activity. If you are a first-generation college student, please stand. Thank you. Graduates, please take a seat. If you hold a degree, license, or professional certification, please stand. Thank you. Please take a seat. If English was not your first language, please stand. Thank you. Please take a seat. If you work during nursing school to support yourself or your family, please stand. Thank you. Please take a seat. If you were the caretaker for a child or family member while attending school, please stand. Thank you. Please take a seat. If you are active military, a veteran, or a military family member, please stand. Thank you for your service. Please take a seat. Our graduates have taken different pathways, yet we are here together despite the odds. Now, graduates, there is someone else that needs to be recognized. Your family and friends have supported and encouraged you over the years. Without them, the road to success would have been a bit heavier. Please stand and give a big applause to your family and friends in person and online for always believing in your capabilities whenever you questioned or doubted yourself. I look forward to seeing the contributions you will make to the nursing profession. I wish you success in your future career, and remember that taking risk into the unknown can lead to your dreams coming true. I hope you continue to take chances because the world can use more people with your determination. Thank you and have a good evening.
Thank you, Ms. G. And please know that we will all miss you greatly, and you hold a very hard and big place in our hearts. And you're the only person who makes me look forward to 6:30 a.m. clinicals. I will say that, only one.
Speaking of 6:30 a.m., has anyone stopped to thank our families for putting up with our mood swings in the midst of clinicals? Because let me tell you, when I'm going to bed at 1 in the morning and waking up at 4:30 in the morning, I'm not in the mood. So sorry, guys, for my moody attitude.
Sorry, Mom. And also sorry for keeping you up when you go in at 6 a.m. with my printer.
Speaking of moms, we would like to recognize all the mothers for Mother's Day.
That's right. Happy Mother's Day to all of the wonderful mothers, especially the ones graduating today and getting pinned. You all work so hard. And also, don't say we didn't get you anything, because this is your gift. The student speakers tonight are two young women that we are both actually very fond of.
Ashley Camarena is a 24-year-old woman who graduated from El Dorado High School in 2017. Thanks to her hard work and the special help that her fiancé and parents provided, she is able to come to stand today with us. From the times they spent together studying in the J Building and the Albertsons runs to now having a secure job as a critical care nurse in Del Sol ICU, Ashley lights up the room with her willingness to help.
La segunda estudiante que hablará esta noche es la presidenta de SNA, la Asociación para Estudiantes de Enfermería. Say that 5 times fast, please. Esta posición fue dada a ella por esfuerzos extras tras el transcurso de los 2 años. Leslie es una mujer que resplandece con su corazón por motivar a sus compañeros. Es alguien que tuvo la resiliencia de regresar a un programa nuevo de enfermería a pesar de no haberlo superado la primera vez en UTEP. Leslie es graduada de Horizon High School y ha aceptado una posición como enfermera registrada en el Hospital de Providencia en el Departamento de Cuidados Intensivos. Leslie quiere reconocer a la ayuda de sus padres comprometidos y sus hermanas, ya que sin ellos no fuera posible. Bienvenidas Ashley y Leslie.
Thank you, ladies, so much for that wonderful introduction. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ashley Camarena, and I've been granted the honor to share a few words with you today. I've had the great pleasure of being acquainted with your stories and watched you all grow as individuals over the couple of years. Many of us cried in fear of the unknown, worked tirelessly to support our own dreams. Many of us sacrificed everything to provide a better life for ourselves and our families, and had to overcome many obstacles to even get the opportunity, yet we are all sitting here today. I've watched so many of you doubt yourselves and your capabilities, but I stand before you today to tell you that each one of you have all the tools you need to be exceptional nurses in a community of dire need. You have the resilience, the endurance, and the strength it takes to care for someone as a holistic entity. You hold a powerful privilege of being able to influence and change somebody's life for the better, to be a beacon of hope, kindness, and compassion for someone who needs it to push forward. Though the challenge of nursing school has come to an end, a new journey of growth awaits you. The pressure of the standard that is held of you may get overwhelming. You may see things that put your faith to the test and simply shake your emotions to the core. But always remember, the beast within you is far greater than the beast in front of you. You've gotten through some of the hardest obstacles in your life, and you are prepared to do it again, whatever may come before you and whatever it takes. Trust what you feel to be true and just, and never let anyone tell you that your knowledge or your experience is unvaluable. For your victory is yours, and Lord knows how much it took for you to achieve it. Like a soldier in the night, you are armored and equipped to overcome anything that stands before you. So go out there and fight the good fight.
Buenas tardes. Ahora quiero compartir unas palabras en este feliz y emotivo día en el cual ponemos fin a nuestro paso educativo, por ahora. Hemos luchado contra muchas barreras para poder estar donde estamos. Muchos de nosotros tuvimos que encontrar un balance entre familia, trabajo y escuela. Perdimos seres amados y nos perdimos de muchos momentos especiales en nuestra vida. Pero al final, todo valió la pena. Hemos llegado a este día. Queremos darle las gracias a nuestras familias y seres queridos por brindarnos apoyo y bendiciones a través de este largo camino. Ahora comienza una nueva etapa en nuestras vidas. Se vienen nuevos desafíos y nuevas oportunidades para seguir creciendo como personas y como profesionales. Estamos listos para dar de nosotros y servir a nuestra comunidad. Por último, queremos darle las gracias a todos los presentes y a los que a lo lejos no tuvieron la oportunidad de asistir esta noche. Sin su apoyo, esta noche de celebración no hubiera sido posible. Felicidades, Nursing Class of 2023.
So friends, don't hate me, but I have a select all that apply for you guys.
And don't worry, it's not as hard as the NGN ones.
Okay, here we go. Which of the following symptoms describe how you are feeling for each semester? A, anxiety. B, sleep deprivation. B, sleep deprivation. C, depression, because none of us had lives. Or D, mania. No more worries, no more exams, no more late night studying, running on 5 hours of sleep. No more anxiety attacks in the middle of clinicals. But I will miss the support from my study group, Romo, Gianna, and Evelyn, and the feeling of relief after passing the final exam. This is the beginning of something exciting for you all and for all of us, and I wish you nothing but the best in your career path. A special thank you for the love and support my family has provided for me and always understanding why my phone is on Do Not Disturb. And to Gigi, to my dog, who still to this day doesn't know she was my emotional support dog and supporting me while I'm taking my exams online. And to you, Dad, I could have not accomplished any of this without your unconditional love, your weekly motivational support. I would not be standing here today on this stage if it weren't for you all. Thank you.
We want to thank everyone who helped facilitate our learning. I remember the first day I stepped foot into a patient room, I was too scared to even look at an IV machine, much less push start on it. To all of the patients that gave us the opportunity to care and learn from, thank you very, very much. To my study group, I am abundantly blessed to have walked this path with you, and to my support system with me here today, plus my dog, but she couldn't make it, unfortunately. El sacrificio de ustedes me ha traído los más dulces frutos. Muchas gracias. Students, no more guessing when you should or shouldn't wear gloves, or which flap you should open first when you set up a sterile field. No more asking your teachers what you really, really, really need to know for the test, because it's gonna be all of it. You did it. Thank you so very, very much. At this time, it is now time. It is now time for the pinning of the graduates. Will the following faculty please join us for this moment? For the reading of the graduates, we will have Ms. Cindy Midoff. The pins and roses will be handed out by Mr. Hafid Guerrero and the famous Mr. Armando 1,100,000 asterisks.
The pinning ceremony signifies the completion of nursing students' initial professional nursing education. Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing, started the tradition over 150 years ago by presenting graduates of the nursing school she founded with a medal or symbolic badge of courage. The medal was meant to encourage her students to faithfully serve the injured, the sick, and dying in challenging situations and often dangerous circumstances. Nursing students need to acquire clinical reasoning and skills to be effective on the front lines of patient care. This means a lot of dedication and hard work goes into earning a degree in nursing, and much sacrifice of family and friends. For many, the culmination of this effort is the pinning ceremony. The nursing pin has a long history, dating back more than 1,000 years to the 12th century Crusades. During this violent time period, those who were devoted to caring for the injured and ill were given large Maltese crosses to wear on the battlefields. These crosses, with equal-sized arms, were large enough for all to see. However, it's the legacy of the famed Florence Nightingale, hundreds of years later, that has influenced modern-day nursing school pinning ceremonies. Hospitals recognize Nightingale's impact on the field of healthcare, particularly nursing, and began creating pinning programs beginning in the mid-1880s. By 1916, pinning ceremonies were common in the US and England. Since then, colleges and universities have created their own pins as well as produced their own versions of the ceremony. The official nursing pin of EPCC was adopted in 2013. Over the years, this medal evolved into a pin indicating the institution from which the nurse received their training. The nursing pin students receive today is a symbol of their commitment of service to others. And now, the moment we have all been waiting for, the pinning of our graduates. Arisha Abrar. Sabrina Nicole Aguilera. Victoria Alcantar. Arteria Antion. Diana Ascara. Perla Aviles. Heidi Ballesteros. Alegre Battle Renter. Leslie Blasquez. Erica Cadena. Ashley Camarena. Aide Campoya. Edith Castrillón. Norma Castro Rivera. Gianna Chacon. Rihanna Chavez. Chumley. Gloria Contreras. José Cortés. Chelsea Crowder. Janelle Dowdy. Gabriela Lumbrique. Ihoya Jocelyn Emoiteri. Giovanni Esparza. Maria Fraire Still. Fabiola Gates. Corteria Gentle. Clarissa Gomez.
Natalie Gonzalez. José Arlet González Olivas. Aaron Hernández. Evelyn Hernández. Desiree Holguín. Jennifer Hubert. Joanne Lujan. Cristina Maldonado. Melissa Maldonado. Myra Martinez. Carmel McClellan Contreras. Angelina Morales.
Ignacia Nájera. Kareli Ortiz. Diana Ortiz. Christian Padilla. Ana Pérez. Jonathan Pérez Pedrosa. Ana Robles. Maribel Rodríguez. Hilda Michelle Romo. Luz Luis. Rocío Saavedra. Raquel Salas. Yadira Sanchez. Leslie Soto. Crystal Tolosa. Vanessa Michelle Vasquez. Angela Ameyali Velasco. Anastasia Welch. Jessica Whittemore. Now may I please have Ms. Mary Beth Medic come up to the stage for the lighting of the lamp.
The lamp of knowledge, a traditional symbol to the nursing profession, finds its roots in the Crimean War. Early in the war, Florence Nightingale, the founder of the nursing profession, and a small staff of nurses went into the battlefield to care for the wounded. Florence Nightingale was given the title, the Lady with the Lamp. She made her rounds by the light of the lamp she carried. Today, the lighting of the lamp symbolizes compassion, reliability, and goodwill. But most of all, a nurse's dedication and selfless work. I would like to invite the faculty to please light the lamps. We're now going to say the nurses' pledge. And I'm going to ask all the graduate nurses as well as faculty to repeat after me. I solemnly pledge myself in the presence of this assembly to faithfully practice my profession of nursing. I will do all in my power to make and maintain the highest standards and practices of my profession. I will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping in the practice of my calling. I will assist the physician in their work and will devote myself to the welfare of my patients, my family, and my community. I will constantly endeavor to increase my knowledge and skill in nursing and to use them wisely. I will zealously seek to nurse those who are ill whenever they may be and whenever they are in need. I will be active in assisting others in safeguarding and promoting the health and happiness of mankind. You may now blow out your candles. I would now like to invite Ms. McLean to the stage for the passing of the lamp of knowledge. Will Ms. Diane McLean, the Chair Faculty Advisor for the Student Nurses Association, please come up to the stage for the passing of the lamp of knowledge?
Throughout the world, nurses form the largest group of healthcare professionals. Near the beginning of the 20th century, nurses joined to form organized national associations, such as the American Nurses Association, to advance and protect the profession of nursing. El Paso Community College recognizes the officers and members of the Student Nursing Association for their commitment to the leadership, service, continuing education, and professional development. Today, the graduating SNA officers, in representation of their graduating class will pass the lamp of knowledge to the future SNA officers. Can I please have to the stage Ms. Leslie Soto, Ms. Crystal Tolosa, Mr. Murillo de Santos Melo, and Ms. Erica de la Rosa. All right, who's got the? You have a lamp? You want to use that one? Uh-oh. I'm not passing that lamp. Okay. Try again.
Okay. Okay, today, we, the graduating officers, pass our knowledge to the incoming Student Nursing Association officers by passing the lamp of knowledge and reciting this pledge.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I hereby pledge to support
I hereby pledge to support
to the Student Nursing Association
to the Student Nursing Association
to uphold the standards
to hold the standards
for which this group was organized.
for which this group was organized.
I will give my best always
I will give my best always
to further the cause of the organization.
to further the cause of the organization.
Thank you.
And now for the nurses' prayer, we have Jessica Wintermore and Maria Freire.
All right, let us pray. Give to my heart, O Lord, compassion and understanding. Give to my hands skills and tenderness. Give to my ears the ability to listen. Give to my lips words of comfort. Give to me, Lord, strength for this selfless service and enabled me to give hope to those that I served.
Dale a mi corazón un sincero compasión y entendimiento. Dale a mis manos habilidad y sensibilidad, a mis oídos la capacidad de escuchar. Pon en mis labios palabras de consuelo. Deme, oh Señor, fuerzas para este servicio humanitario y capacítame para dar esperanza a quienes serviré. Amen.
Please welcome to the stage Miss Anselmo.
You're welcome. You guys know how proud we feel, right? Thank you to all of the faculty that's present here because, guys, we put all of our efforts in making sure that you guys are well-prepared nurses and that you guys are going to serve the community with pride and honor. Thank you. Thank you to all of our faculty. Okay, so I need to get to my part because we want to go celebrate, right? There you go. Okay, so to all of our guests, we really hope that you enjoyed tonight's ceremony. And we want to thank our students, family, friends, faculty, and staff for joining us this evening. We want to give also special thanks to our sponsors. There's always, every semester, companies and people and individuals that help us put this ceremony together. Also, our students work. Besides their studies, they work a lot doing fundraisers so that this ceremony can happen. And we really want to thank those for this ceremony. We have Grand Canyon University. We also have signature uniforms. We have Kaiser Photography this time as well as some individual contributors, such as we have Ms. Graciela Navarrete, Ms. Janet Kitten, and Ms. Mary Kea. Thank you for your contributions. In a moment, our students will exit this auditorium as graduates, right? Not as students anymore, but as graduates. So for that, I'm gonna ask the audience to please stay here. So please, we're gonna stand up, and then we're gonna wait for our graduates to exit first, so we can give them a huge round of applause, right? And celebrate with them, and family and friends, you guys can join them in the auditorium. It's been a privilege and an honor to help grow these brilliant students, the nurses that they will become. Oh, yes, I'm so sorry. Yes, you know what? The students have a special treat for us. They have a slideshow of their journey throughout their nursing student career. Okay, so we're ready for the slideshow.
I fly with the stars in the skies. I am no longer trying to survive. I believe that life is a prize, but to live doesn't mean you're alive. Don't worry about me and who I fire. I get what I desire, it's my empire. And yes, I call the shots, I am the umpire. I sprinkle holy water upon the vampire. In this very moment, I'm king. In this very moment, I slay Goliath with the sling. This very moment, I put it on everything. That I will retire with the ring, and I will retire with the crown. Yes, no, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Yes, clap for the heavyweight champ, me. But I couldn't do it all alone. We, Young Money raised me. Grew up out in Paisley, Southside Jamaica, Queens, and it's crazy. Cause I'm still hood, Hollywood couldn't change me. Shout out to my haters, sorry that you couldn't faze me. Ain't being cocky, we just vindicated. Best believe that when we done this moment, we'll be syndicated. I don't know, this night just remind me of everything they deprived me of. Put your drinks up, it's a celebration every time we link up. We done did everything they could think of. Greatness is what we on the brink of. That I can have this moment for life, for life, for life. 'Cause in this moment I just feel so alive, alive, alive.
My rent was gonna be late about a week ago. I worked my ass off, but I still can't pay it though. But I got just enough to get off in this club and me a good time before my time is up. Hey, let's get it now. I want the time of my life. Yeah. Oh, baby. Give me the time of my life. Hey, hey, hey. Let's get it now. Tonight I'ma lose my mind. Better get yours, cause I'm gonna get mine. Party every night like my last. Mom, you know the drill. Put your hands up in times is how you stand up. LUB the man, cause a brand that the fans trust. So even if they ban us, they'll never slow my plans up. Already the show goes on all night till the morning we dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see us under? Just remember when you come up. Show goes on all right. Already the show goes on all night till the morning we dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see us under? Just remember when you come up. Y'all call it a moment, I call it life.
One day while the light is glowing, I'll be in my castle golden. But until the gates are open, I just wanna feel this moment. Oh, I just wanna feel this moment. Oh, I just wanna feel this moment.
Miss Worldwide, Christina Aguilera. Oye, mamita, dale, que la cosa está arriba. Feel this moment. No one told you life was gonna be this way. You Your job's a joke you broke, your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you, 'cause you're there for me too.
Cuando escriba tu nombre en la arena blanca con fondo azul, cuando mire el cielo en la forma cruel de una nube gris, aparezcas tú. Una tarde subo una alta loma, mira el pasado, sabrás que no te he olvidado. Yo te llevo dentro hasta la raíz, y por más que crezca vas a estar aquí. Aunque yo me oculte tras la montaña y encuentro un campo lleno de caña, no habrá manera, mi rayo de luna, que tú te vayas.
Last but not least, I want to thank me. I want to thank me for believing in me. I want to thank me for doing all this hard work. I want to thank me for having no days off. I want to thank me for never quitting. I want to thank me for always being a giver and trying to give more than I receive. I want to thank me for trying to do more right than wrong. I want to thank me for just being me at all times.
Wow, that's such a journey, right? But you guys are done. Yay! Yes. Before we go, I would like to thank our friends from Project Arriba. Some of the representatives are here. Thank you for coming as our guests today. Okay, so again, it's been a privilege and an honor to help you grow, guys, into the nurses that you have become. Congratulations to the EPCC nursing class of May of 2023.
Hope when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall. Hope when the water rises, you built a wall. Hope when the crowd screams out, you're screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay. Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. Hey, the only way you can know, you give it all you had. And I hope that you don't suffer, but take the pain. Hope when the moment comes, you'll say, I lived. Hope that you spend your days, but they all add up.